Well, hello there. How are you? Me and Sarge here would like to welcome you to Conversational Shaving. I just had to borrow Sarge. He was napping in my closet in the bedroom, but he might be a little foggy, still clearing the cobwebs, but he's here with us, and Mr. Towel and Mama Towel, and it'll all be great. So say hello to the nice people, Sarge. Okay. Now he'll probably want out in a minute, but let me kind of get started here. I've already prepped my face with Village Barber shaving oil, and my razor is going to be my brand new Henson razor. It's a 3-piece, non-adjustable, no overhang to speak of, and very mild, well-precisioned razor. Easy to get the blade in there, and easy to, well, what am I trying to say? Blade alignment is good. And my soap is going to be this. It is the Italian Barber Amici soap. Amici means friend or friendship. Friend, I think, in Italian. From Italian Barber. And I've already lathered my brush, which is the Simpson T3 Trafalgar brush. And I went ahead and lathered in the PAA Lather Lid, I believe it's called. Let's see, what's it say there? It's got some soap on it, but there's what it looks like on the bottom. You can actually take this when you're traveling and use it as a lid for your soap that you bring with you, especially if it's PAA or many of the other brands, and you can screw that on there, and it's got some little agitators, as they call them, in there. So yeah, let me go ahead and try to get a lather started. Also, I forgot to mention that on its second use in there, in the razor, I mean, will be one of these RK blades right there. Yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, because I've got 2 days worth of growth. I don't know if you can tell, but the first time I used one of these, a pack of 5 comes with the razor. Let me go ahead and try to get a lather going here. Hope you're all doing well out there. Oops, I think I put too much water in the bowl. I can remedy that later if necessary. There's a little trick I can do if this gets to be too, as you can see, it's kind of a thin lather, but not a very aggressive razor. So this should be alright, and it should be slick enough, I think. Man, I am getting soap everywhere here. Try to wipe my hands off. Wow. Yeah, I didn't have all that much water in there, but it turned out a little thinner of a lather than I wanted. Oh boy, what a mess. So anyway, wet the razor there, get started. I'm just fresh from a nap myself, so not too long ago I was napping. So, pass number 1 with the grain. And the first time I used this razor, I didn't have, which was just the other day, I didn't have a lot of growth. And even though I think it's possible to cut yourself or nick yourself with this razor, you really would have to be trying. Okay, go over to this side of the razor and this side of my face. This might as well be the first time I'm using this razor, even though it's really the second time, just the first time on camera. And I'm getting a better idea of how this thing shaves now. So let me go ahead and rinse this again. Or rinse it and re-wet it. some of my lather's going away here, but that's my fault. When I re-lather, I'm going to try to make a pastier lather, but it's okay. It's working. I tend to shave over the same spots a lot. I guess you're not supposed to do that. But this razor, for a mild razor, is also aggressive enough and good with this blade. Yeah, it's doing really well. And it rinses really quickly and easily, so I may just leave the rinsing parts in. Well, there's pass number 1 complete already. I'm going to pop out, fix some things with the lather if I can, and pop back in for a second pass across the grain. Well, I did re-lather, and I got the lather a little bit pastier, but not, it still looks kind of, well, it seems kind of thin to me, but I think possibly, well, there's a lot of different factors. I don't usually bowl lather this particular soap. I usually lather it right off the puck, and that's fine. And this lather doesn't bother me if it doesn't bother you, but it just doesn't seem as thick as I normally get with this soap. And I don't always use this brush. I usually use a, what is it? It's a boar brush. Oh, I can't even think of that name right now. It'll come to me. Yeah. But anyway, across the grain we go. I noticed after the first pass, when I felt my neck, it seemed like, I know I didn't spend as much time on my neck because I was trying to speed things up a bit, but it seemed like this razor didn't take a lot of stubble off on the first pass with the grain. I hope I said with the grain. I might have said against the grain by accident, but it's with the grain that first pass. Now we're going across. So I know this is a mild, it's a pretty mild razor, but it sounded like it was taking stubble off. And my face seems, yeah, it's a lot smoother than my neck did, so. On the third pass, I might just lather straight from the puck. So, let me rinse again. Also, when I was re-lathering, I let the cat out. The cat was getting bored in here watching me shave. Although I may have to go get him again for pickup time. Just because. Did I nip myself there? I think I did. I didn't even feel it, I don't think, if I did. So anyway. due to the way this razor is shaped, you really, I don't know if you can see that, but you don't really, it's angled there and there, so you don't really have a whole lot of trouble, I don't think, finding the right angle to shave. But anyway, I'm going to disappear just for a second, pop out, pop back in for a third pass, that many, against the grain. Okay, it's now time for pass number 3, against the grain, and keep getting lather up my nose and stuff, but oh well, it is what it is. Let's see how it goes here. I'll start in the neck this time. Boy, I really hear that. Been having some really great shaves off camera, and I think that has to do with when I'm shaving off camera, I can take my time and do whatever I want, and I'm not even thinking about making a video on those days, so that's not a concern. But and as someone once said, more than one someone I'm sure, but someone said to me, if you film it, there will be blood. He was a fellow YouTuber, Scottish fellow living in Australia, and you might know him. I don't know if he's still making videos or not, but okay, let me rinse again here. Yes, sure, rinse is easy. And I think with pickups this is going to be okay. It's still a little dicey right now as far as, I still feel a little stubble, but that's what pickups or touch-ups are for. On the neck area. And under the chin. Okay, move over here now, flip the razor, and go to the other side of my face here. Trying to shave until I hear no more feedback, or at least no appreciable feedback. You're doing okay on time, I guess. Even though this razor seems pretty straightforward, I may still be getting used to it also. And if I did nick myself, it's gone away, that's good. I didn't even put any alum or cold water on it. I may have just been seeing things. It is kind of hard to nick yourself with this razor. Maybe it's more towards standard aggression than I thought, but it seems like it would be milder. And I read that when accounting for the tolerances, they even account for how thick the coat of paint on here is. Okay, well, let's see. That's it for the third pass then. I'm going to pop out, pop back in, and then it will be beautiful, wonderful pickup time. Okay, what time is it, Sarge? It's pickup time. There's a magic clock. Isn't that something, Sarge? You want to go back to nap time? Okay, thank you, Sarge. You're a good kitty and a good sport. Well, it's pickup time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I hardly had any stubble the first time I shaved with this razor 2 nights ago, on the evening of the day that I received it. I guess I received it 2 days ago in the afternoon, shaved that evening, and but I had gotten such a close shave with another razor, I forget which one, the day before that, that I really didn't need to shave for a couple of days. And the same was true after shaving anyway, a day later with this razor. I was able to wait a couple of days. That's feeling pretty good. We'll see how this turns out. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes you can't tell always how a shave is going to turn out. I mean, sometimes, you know, things are just bad or great from the get-go, but okay, Sarge, you can't see it, but he was back here, like, reaching for the doorknob. It was kind of cute, but, yeah. Thanks, Sarge. And then sometimes when I'm in here doing my business or just washing up here in the beautiful necessity room, like I said in another video, that cat wants to get into that closet, which is really just a cubby hole for the furnace. So I don't know what he finds so attractive in there, and it's not like I keep it cold out here. I don't think it's warmth necessarily. It's something else. But there's nothing in there. He just becomes like a dust mop. Okay, I'm going to rinse one more time and just go over this lightly. Let's see, I think this turns out pretty good. Still hear some audio feedback, but I don't know how much I need to gild the lily because it felt good. I mean, it felt smooth is what I'm saying. Let's see. I might be attempting to gild the lily too much, but you know, this feels more than passable already, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know how much I want to try to gild the lily. Because, I mean, I think any sane person would say, this is a BBS shave. It might be the lower end of a BBS shave. I mean, down towards a DFS, a darn fine shave. But I think, yeah, I always feel like I can gild the lily, so to speak. I gotta quit saying that, but I keep feeling like I can always make it a little bit better, but it's awfully darn good right now. And for a guy like me that's not terribly hirsute to begin with, not terribly hairy, this is a great razor. I don't know how it would work for you gentlemen with a lot of hair that grows really quickly, but for a guy like me, I can say, this is a good razor. Oh, and the other day, it also occurred to me, or maybe it was yesterday, after I shaved with it the day before, but anyway, it occurred to me that this would, in my opinion, your mileage may vary, but in my opinion, this would make a great starter razor. Okay, I'm going to rinse off some things here, including my face, and I'll be back with the lovely and talented Mr. Towel. I almost, I would start drying my face off camera. I just kind of forgot what I was doing, but you all know Mr. Towel here, and wow, it's you know, you kind of caught me mid-wipe, so to speak. It's a bad thing to say in the old necessity room, but you know, wiping my face off with a towel. Yeah, that feels good. Although after this last wash, Mr. Towel doesn't feel as soft as he normally does. I'm not sure why that is. Usually Mr. Towel comes out of the dryer just feeling all nice and soft and fluffy, and I used plenty of dryer sheets, so I'm not sure what happened. Maybe because I used a different brand of dryer sheets, I don't know, but I'm going to start a brief recap and then I'll put the finishing touches on the shave here. Okay, first of all, off camera I prep my face with Village Barber shaving oil. And let's see here now. My razor has been this new to me anyway, second time I've used it, but first time on camera. This Henson 3-piece razor with good blade alignment, good tolerances when it was manufactured, and no overhang. So there you go. They come in different colors, and also in, you know, like aircraft aluminum color and all that. Anyway, I don't know if I'm making any sense. In there on its second use was one of these RK blades, which work just fine in there. A pack of 5 comes with the razor when you get it. My soap has been this Italian Barber, let me get it up there, Amici soap. My brush has been this Simpson synthetic Trafalgar T3 brush. I don't know if I said so before, but synthetic. And for at least the first couple of passes, I bowl lathered in this. It's the lather lid from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I've used this with great success before. I didn't think it was necessary really to bowl lather this soap, but I did anyway, at least the first couple of passes. And let's see, if I'm not missing anything, let me move on to the next thing. I'm going to apply some of the Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel. Give it a little shake up there. And I just got to find, there it is, where the thing opens, the lid. And there's no alcohol in this particular variety of Thayers. This is a toner, facial toner, it says so right on the bottom. If it had a little alcohol in it, it would be an astringent. I hope I don't sound like I'm talking down to anybody. I guess I should stop trying to be pedantic and assume you all graduated high school and college and all that. Let me wipe my hand off a bit, and I'll show you this again. The Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel, and these newer bottles, it says facial toner in bigger letters, larger letters, or at least bolder ones than where it says Witch Hazel down there underneath that. And moving along here, I'm going to use the matching aftershave, the Italian Barber Amici aftershave. I didn't always have this. I've been buying aftershaves that go with soaps that, when I first bought the soaps, I didn't purchase the matching aftershave, if there is one. See, so up behind the ears, temples, back of the neck. Oh, lovely. Oh, wow, yeah. The soap is nice, and I dare say this is nicer. Nothing wrong with the soap at all, but yes, this matches the soap, and at least on this use, it seems like the scent, it's a little stronger, and it exceeds that of the soap, but very good. Amici aftershave by Italian Barber there. And finally, I'll finish up with another PAA product, one that really won me over. And I figured it would because it's been so popular. Their Star Jelly. Just something different. Or at least it's different than what I used to always use, the Nivea. Although I will still use that. Just that I got this in the rotation now. And also some of their Mysterium Serum, another aftershave balm type product. But I've been using this more than that because I really like the Star Jelly. Wow, that's about it. Yeah, that feels nice. I'm going to go ahead and let you go on behalf of myself, Sarge, and Mr. Tal. Have yourself a great rest of your, well, a great week out there because a new one's starting soon. May have already begun for you. Peace out.